All right, hello again. We are on number 3, and we know that our equation is part equals percent times whole, right? We've been using purple for parts, blue for percent, whole is red, just to kind of help us out when we're trying to solve it. All right, here we go. What's going on? Okay. So, number 3, a deli owner sold 90 sandwiches in one day. Of those sandwiches, 36 were pastrami. Yummy. What percent of sandwiches sold were pastrami? All right. So, our first part of the problem. A deli owner sold 90 sandwiches in one day. So, we're talking about the total sandwiches, right? The whole is the total, right? So our whole will be 90. That's the total sandwiches sold in one day. And then it's asking us about specific sandwiches. It says 36 were pastrami. Now 36 out of the 90 were pastrami, right? So 36 is our part because 36 is just part of 90, right? The 90 is the total amount of sandwiches, and 36 were pastrami, so our part is 36. So we are solving for percent again. And look, we even asked what percent of sandwiches sold were pastrami. Cool? Awesome. So we have our equation, 36, we put an equal sign, and then our percent, we can use P if you want, and then times 90. And when you guys do this, please, do it like each step, write it out, okay? Like how we're doing here. It'll really help, I promise. All right, so now we have our problem. 36 equals P, which is talking about our percent, times 90. Now, we're looking at it. Our main goal right here is to solve for P, right there. And when we solve for P, we need to isolate P, meaning that we need P on its own side by itself, right? All right, so we're looking right here. P times 90. P is not by itself. It's not isolated because it's stuck to this number 90, right? And how is it stuck to it? By multiplication, okay? So when we see this, we want to do the inverse operation, which means the opposite, right? The opposite of multiplication is what? Division. So we are going to divide each side by the number that's stuck with P, which is 90. So divide by 90 on this side, and then divide by 90 on that side. Awesome. Bada bing, bada boom. So now we have on this part 90 over 90. So this just means 90p over 90. And we talked about this so many times during class. If we have the same numerator and the same denominator, like 90 over 90, 1 million over a million, it's going to always equal 1, right? So if it just equals 1p, we can just cross it out and cross it out. And now we have p isolated people. So 36 over 90 equals p. Awesome. Now we are going, now we're able to solve for p, right? P's isolated, it's on its own side all by itself. So we have 36 over 90 equals p. And then remember, I was telling you guys, what does this look like? What symbol does it look like on your calculator? It looks like a division sign, right? So we are going to divide. We're going to divide our numerator by our denominator, right? So our numerator is 36. So 36 divided by 90, our denominator, equals, fantastic. So it equals, I don't know why I just said fantastic, but yeah, 0.4, right? Equals P. Awesome. Are we done here? No, because we're talking about percent, right? What percent? So in the calculator, you can either do it a couple ways. You can do times 100 in your calculator with the 0.4. You get it, and then it equals 40, right? Or you can move the decimal point over twice, right? Just like how we do. And we're doing from a decimal to a percent. So we go 1, 2, decimal point is now here. Fill in the 0 right there. So it equals 40. So our percent, what percent of sandwiches sold were pastrami? 40%. Oh my gosh, that's my dog. All right, well, yeah. I hope you got it. 40%. Bye.